Hello, this is George Hutton, and you are listening to the Mind Persuasion Podcast. Today we continue our study of money brain. For more information, please visit mindpersuasion.com/money-brain. In today's podcast, we'll be talking about building money appreciation. Now we begin to shift into digging down and finding all your limiting money beliefs. The first step is to build a real appreciation for money and what it really represents. It's one thing to understand an economic history of humans to appreciate that without the kind of currency that can hold its value, then things like the diversity of labor wouldn't be possible. It's the existence of money that allows everybody to specialize in what they do best so that they can trade service or goods for money and then use that money to buy what they want. The flow of money around the global economy is absolutely vital, just as vital as your blood is to your body. If money vanished, then so would global trade. Everybody would be reduced to barter and most people wouldn't survive. If your blood suddenly vanished, you wouldn't last very long either. This is fine in theory, but it will help to develop a real appreciation you can feel on a personal, emotional level. Money meditation. This is best done if you've spent some time saving up your secret stash in your secret envelope. Cash works best for this. Even better is silver, which has been used as money for thousands of years in various forms. You can buy a silver coin for about $20. If you haven't saved up that much in your secret stash yet, using paper money is fine. Take time to get quiet and be able to close your eyes and just imagine for a while. Get some money and hold it in your hand. Close your eyes and feel it. Then imagine all the things you could buy with that money. Take time to fully imagine one thing you could buy with that money. Then imagine the entire production chain that makes that possible. For example, imagine buying something simple like a cheeseburger or a bag of carrots. Imagine where that came from. Imagine the guy driving the truck of produce. Imagine how many miles he drove. Imagine why he drove that truck. Imagine the money he or she is anticipating receiving because of that job. Imagine every person you possibly can from that final product that you can go out and buy all the way back in time until that final product is in its original components. The farmer growing the carrot, the guy milking the cow to make the cheese to put on the cheeseburger. Imagine each person in each step. Imagine they are only doing that because they expect to get paid. Imagine money flowing from you to them as the product flows from them to you. Take time to imagine something else. Imagine something you'd like to buy but don't yet have the money. Now imagine creating a product or service flowing out until money flows back to you. Consider doing this at least once a week with more of your hidden stash. This will also train your subconscious that money is absolutely fantastic and in a very real and tangible way. Money observation. Find any place where you can sit and watch people buy things, either in a restaurant, a coffee shop, or a bar. Notice their emotional state just before they make the purchase, and notice the emotional state just after they make the purchase. Watch people in restaurants as their food is brought to them. See them become happier as money flows away from them and desired goods flow toward them. Do this brief meditation when you are waiting in line to buy something. This works best if you are spending cash and not a debit or a credit card. While you are waiting in line and holding your cash, imagine this three-step barter process that is as old as society itself. You did some work and somebody gave you that money in exchange. Now you're going to give that money to somebody else and receive something you really want. The Beatles. There's an old story of John Lennon and Paul McCartney writing music. They would sit down and before coming up with a new song, they would tell themselves they were writing a new car or they were writing a new swimming pool. This is one very common overlooked quality of musical superstars, that not only are they gifted musicians, but they are also very talented business people. Lennon and McCartney and all other super successful people know very well the value of exchange. They knew that if they wrote a song that was very popular and would sell very well, they would get a lot of money. It's common to decry such behavior as selling out, but you can't sell out unless you have something to offer others that they willingly and happily pay for. Consider the opposite of not selling out. You have a talent that millions or even billions across the globe might enjoy, but instead of sharing your gifts with as many people as possible in exchange for money that they would voluntarily pay, you only let a select group of insiders enjoy your gift. Not selling out is much, much worse. Consider the Beatles' mindset when going about your work. Don't think in terms of only the work. Don't think in terms of only the paycheck. Think in terms of the things you can exchange your paycheck for, the things you want but don't have. This is the idea behind things like image boards. If they motivate you to get out there and create value in exchange for money, then create one. But often they are considered ends in themselves, that once you create the vision board, your work is done. This idea is dangerous. An image board should represent the things you want so you can be motivated to create value for other people, so they give you money in exchange and you can use that money to purchase the things on your vision board. A much better idea is to spend an hour every week or so doing some window shopping. Look at the things you'd like to buy, and while you are looking at them, purposely think about how you might earn the money to get them. If you combine this process with some of the other ideas, money meditation, creative learning, secret stash, you'll be surprised how much additional motivation and creativity this gives you. Understand that this is an active process, and it will take as much brain power as active meditation, brainstorming, or learning. It's easy to forget this and only gaze at expensive things and wish. Look at the expensive things and purposely push your mind into creative ideas of how you might earn the money needed to pay for those things. If you take the time to do this actively, going so far as to schedule this activity once a week or so, this can be very inspiring. I'm George Hutton. Thank you for listening to the Mind Persuasion Podcast. For more information, please visit mindpersuasion.com/money-brain. I look forward to speaking with you again soon.